blah blah, all the same. And chasing me the wrong way, however it's saying idle. Let her catch up. What the fuck? That's different from the original. You're Monica? Hello everyone, I'm Echo, and welcome back to Doki Doki Literature Club Plus. Now, once again, as I've done at the beginning of all of these episodes, even though it is yet to happen in the past, 4 episodes, this game can get very dark and very messy, fucked up. It can get very fucked up real quickly. So, this is forewarning. If you were even the game says it, if you were sensitive to some, messed up, kind of pretty depressing crap, I would strongly suggest you go watch something else. Seriously. You've been warned, because I'm pretty sure things are gonna hit the fan this episode. I think I said that for 3 episodes in a row now. I don't seem to actually know when it's going to happen. There seems to be a lot more in between the point where it just... I'm pretty sure it's just suddenly hitting a wall with this game. But let's go ahead and log in. Right, when we ended off, I began to regret my decision to go with you because I have to freaking do your voice a lot. I'm not sure if I can still do your voice because it's been a few days. It's been a week since I played this game last. I see you brought a lot of stuff. Nasuike is carrying a large bag that is probably full of baking supplies. Well, I didn't want to come all this way to find out your kitchen isn't equipped for the job. You bought everything I asked you to, right? Looks at wallet that's been empty since the beginning of the month. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I did. Yesterday, Nasuike asked me to buy a bunch of ingredients if I didn't already have them at home. Good! Glad I can count on you to do your parts. Well, of course. I'm surprised to hear Nasuike suddenly say that rather than saying something snarky like she usually does. Could it be that she is a little different outside school after all? Anyway, let's go to the kitchen. You're already in the kitchen. How much more in the kitchen could you be? What? You're not even gonna offer to take this heavy bag from me? Where's your hospitality, Echo? It went out the window when you guys started making fun of each other's tits. Seriously. It went down the road to that Arby's I offered to go to with Monica when that happened. Seriously. Come on. Since when did I need to be a gentleman? I grabbed the bag Nasuike holds out to me. Ugh, it's ridiculously heavy. I carried that all the way here. Are you impressed? I guess for your small stature, it's impressive. I see now. Yeah, I am impressed, Nasuike. It seems like I always underestimate you. It's because I'm so small, isn't it? You jerk. Nasuike hits a fist into my chest. Hey, your size has nothing to do with it. Do you really hate being small that much? It's not like I hate it. I mean, sometimes I like proving people wrong when they only think I'm worth my size. It's fun when I get to be small and also better than other people. But, jeez, never mind. What are you making me say? Don't think you can make me talk about weird things just because you're not at school. What? Wait, what? I asked if you hated your size. I wasn't talking about your tits. Are we getting started or what? There's a lot of stuff I gotta teach you. Ah. What? That's a little bit more like you. You're more fun when you're just speaking your mind like that. Hey! Now you are treating me like a kid. I was just trying to be a little nicer to you, you know? And just because I don't have a mature... Fucking Christ, why do you do this to me? Why? Why did that come up at all? Why? We were talking about bags and freaking cooking or baking. How have you pulled it to this? You did this. Not me. I am not the one doing this time. This time, it's often me doing it. And just because I don't have a mature and sexy figure like Yuri does, doesn't mean you should treat me like... Nasuike catches her words and her face turns red. Nasuike. Forget it! I didn't say anything! I should apologize. I appreciate that you were trying to be nicer. I should have been a little more considerate too. But also, if that's what you're thinking, then you should know that there are tons of guys who are into body types like yours. How would you know that anyway? Just trust me on this one. Gross. I hate you so much sometimes. Oh, but you're freaking adorable. So kawaii. Hey, what's that to me? Who else? Man, let's just get started already. You get all sour when a girl calls you gross. I finally found your weakness, Echo. Nasuike smiles deviously. Oh no, please spare me. Well, if Nasuike decides to dish out more insults like that, there's no way I'm not gonna fight back. But she's satisfied enough for now, finally starting to pull things out of her bag so we can get started. Before long, the whole kitchen is a mess, per usual. Spoons, dirty bowls, flowers, spilled fluid, and plastic bags are strewn about every countertop. The mixer isn't big enough to make all the batter at once, so we had to do it several times. Meanwhile, Nasuike is babysitting all my movements to make sure I don't mess up her precious baking. Echo, where did you put the food coloring? The batter is going in the oven soon, so I need to fill the trays. I think it's still in the bag next to the table. What are you using it for? To color the batter, of course. I'm making each tray a different color. That way, even if the flowers aren't different, everyone can still pick their favorite. Ah, that's a cute idea. Are we doing anything like that with the icing? Do you want to? You're asking me? I don't really have a preference, so... Come on! You're not putting any heart into this at all. Can't you at least try to have fun? I'm having fun. I'm not really sure what Nasuike is trying to get out of me. Meanwhile, I see her separate the batter into smaller bowls and put a few drops of food coloring into each. Ah, that does look pretty cool. See? It's not like baking is just about following instructions. The presentation is where you get to be creative and have the most fun. It's a million times more worth it in the end if just looking at it makes everyone's eyes line up. I had to read that several times. That's the best reading you're gonna get out of me of that one. Like the ones you made on my first day, huh? I recall Nasuke proudly presenting her cat-shaped cupcakes and Sayori and Monika's delighted expressions. I wonder if I can make Nasuke proud like that too. Yeah, maybe I will use the food coloring then. Sounds like you're starting to understand. Just make sure you completely finish mixing the icing before you mess with the food coloring. Yeah, it's getting there. We were using the electric mixer for the batter, so I got stuck with the whisk in a huge bowl for the icing. The icing's still all lumpy. Are you even trying? Well, yeah. It'll just take a little longer. Jeez, I'll be here all night if you do it like that. Here, look. Nasuike grabs the whisk from me and uses her other hand to tilt the bowl back. You really need to beat the Jesus. Oh, fucking hell. Lovely. You really need to beat the crap out of it! After a few seconds, the consistency of the icing has already improved. See? As if to emphasize, Nasuike sticks a finger in the icing and pops it in her mouth. I reluctantly start to do the same. Hey! Nasuike suddenly grabs my whisk. I don't want your gross fingers in my icing. Hey! Your icing, eh? Are you forgetting who did all the work? I start to fight back, trying to inch my finger towards the bowl. Don't make me beat the crap out of you next! Gladly. I'd like to see you try. Yeah, short stack, you can't even reach my chin, can ya? I push harder, just enough for my finger to reach the icing. I triumphantly scoop some with my finger, just as Nasuike tugs with all her might. Ah! The force of Nasuike pulling me causes me to stumble, making her stumble in turn. Gross! You got it on my face! Did I? Oh god, that sounds bad out of context. Whose fault is that? There's a big glob of icing on Nasuke's cheek. She tries to reach it with her tongue, but it's too far away. Jeez, you know what? Take this. Nasuike instead wipes it off with her finger before shoving her finger towards my own face. You wish. I'm faster. I grab her wrist with my hand before it reaches my face. Nasuike tries to use her other hand to fight back, but I grab that one as well. Oh god, please. I had a strong feeling. What the hell are we wearing? I had a strong feeling this was gonna pop up. Why? Why do you make me this uncomfortable? Oh, please stop. Please, for the love of God, stop. Stop. Not until you apologize for calling me gross. Fine, fine. I'm sorry for calling you gross. You know I didn't. I don't mean it. Just fun seeing you react to it. You do that to me all the time, you know. Saying dumb things just to get a reaction out of me. You really shouldn't tease girls like that. Is that so? In that case, I probably shouldn't do this either. I take Nasuke's finger and... Why? Why do you do this? I'm the wrong person to be playing this fucking game. I take Nasuke's finger and put it in my mouth, licking off the icing. What? Did you seriously just... Nasuike is so surprised she can't even figure out how to get mad at me. You better be careful, your junk is perfectly open for a knee. Her face is entirely red. Kind of, I guess. Echo, you really shouldn't do that kind of thing to girls unless you really like them. Know that, right? Yeah, probably not. Probably not. Jesus Christ. Where's Sayori? Can we have Sayori back? What kind of question is she asking me just like that? How did the moon turn to this so quickly? Nasuike gazes at me in silence. I notice her shallow breaths. Why am I starting to feel dizzy? Out of nowhere, the fire alarm starts to go off. Jesus! Nasuike rushes over to the oven. Is something burning? I thought you didn't put the cupcakes in yet. No wonder! You left a dirty tray in here, dummy! How can you make a mistake like that? You should have checked before turning the oven on. Don't blame me for your mistake! Jeez. Nasuike uses an oven mitt to grab the blackened tray out of the oven. She sets it on top of the stove. In another moment, the fire alarm stops. Anyway, I'm putting them in the oven now. Yeah. The tension from the moment before still lingers over our heads, but the moment has already been lost. I watch Nasuike slide the cupcake trays into the oven. Then I reluctantly pick up the whisk and continue with the icing like nothing ever happened. Thank God. It didn't last too long. That smells so good. The cupcakes are ready to be pulled out of the oven. As soon as Nasuike opens the door, a blast of sweet-smelling warm air fills the room. Look how cute they all look. She proudly shows off the different colored cupcakes in each of the trays. They'll look even better once we add the icing. Not like you need to tell me that. I brought decorative stuff so you can get creative. Here, scoop the icing into these bags. Nasuike hands me some of the plastic bags. I have these nozzles that'll make it look nice and fluffy. This one can even make flowers. We probably won't be using it this time though. What is this one for? I pick up one of the nozzles that has a much thinner tip than the others. That one's really thin, so you can use it to make strips or other patterns. But you can also use it to write stuff on a cupcake. Like, happy birthday or whatever. Ah, I see. That gets you an idea, actually. Eh? Well, it's a literature event, right? We could make it more literature-themed by writing a different word on each of the cupcakes. It would be fun to see people choose their cupcakes based on a word they like. I was kind of expecting you to say something really stupid. But that's actually a really cute idea, so... maybe I'm getting it from you. Well, what's that supposed to mean? The cute's rubbing off on me. Please do not take that out of context. I'm not cute, thank you. Come on. We're not in school, nobody's judging. You can't dress and act like this and not expecting to think you're cute. Well, Nasuke's voice trails off. Same with you. Eh? Did you say something? No, nothing. Let's just do the icing. Suki picks up the paste and fastens a nozzle onto each of the bags. There's a lot to do, so we shouldn't be wasting time. Here, I'll show you how to do it. Without giving me a chance to think about before Nasuke quickly moves on, she shows me how to apply the icing, and then we each get to work. When we're finally finished, Nasuke puts them all side by side to admire our work. Look at how pretty they are together. Yeah, they are, aren't they? I wish I could have one now. Well, there's no reason you can't, right? I don't see any harm in that. Well, yeah, but my dad's making dinner tonight, so I really need to save my appetite. Sayori's the exact opposite in that regard. If she were here, we'd probably be down 10 cupcakes already. And she would still eat dinner. Come on, that's just unhealthy. Besides, when my dad cooks, I need to eat as much of it as I can. Well, anyway. Wait, can we go back a second? What the hell is that supposed to mean? I'm gonna leave it there for now, but we'll probably have to return to that. I was hoping we could have time for manga, but I need to be home for dinner. Already? That's a shame. It's your fault for working so slowly. You should have thought about that. It's not like you always have this chance. And, as usual, Nasuke placed the blame on me. You can bring the cupcakes tomorrow, right? If you and Sayori each carry some, then you can probably do it in one trip. Yeah, I can do that. And don't worry, I won't let her eat any. I wish she would listen to me the way she listens to you. Yeah. I again think back to the conversation I had with Sayori earlier today. I felt so helpless. Sayori always does listen to me, but at that point it felt like she couldn't listen to me at all. Okay, I'm all packed up. Good work today. You too. I'll walk you out, I guess. Lovely. Just like that, Nasuke's already about to leave. It feels like the afternoon went by in a flash. When that, did I even take the opportunity to get closer to her like I wanted? Well, I guess I'll be off then. Thanks for the help and everything. I'll see you tomorrow. Wait, Nasuke. What you said before about not always having this chance. It doesn't have to be that way at all. I had fun today. You showed me how fun baking can be, like you wanted. But aside from that, you can come over anytime, okay? I think that if possible, I'd like to spend more time like this. If you want to read manga or go out somewhere, do you really mean that? Nasuike looks at me tentatively, like she's trying to hide her expression. Yeah, I want to spend more time with you. Echo, I thought you only cared about getting this done. I'm sorry, I had to leave so early today. I really didn't want to. I would really stay here longer if I could. I feel the same way as you, so... Oh, Jesus. Can we not cut the music out when the character's close enough to freaking gut me? I don't like it when characters are so damn close. It makes me feel like they're just suddenly gonna jab a knife into my gut and steal my liver. Nasuike suddenly gets closer to me. Wait, Nasuike. Standing inches from me, Nasuike looks up at me. Oh, right. She's probably a good head shorter than me. I feel her fingers gently clutch the sides of my shirt as if holding on to me. Her rose-colored cheeks and matching eyes fill my vision, along with her slightly parted lips. What is happening? My head starts to go dizzy as I feel her soft breath against me. I felt it for a while now. Nasuike suddenly jumps back. Sayori! Oh, where the hell did you come from? Kinda creepy, Sayori. Maybe don't sneak up on people. Hi Echo. Sayori. Just no, we weren't... It's okay, Echo. I just stopped by to say hi. Well, you should have come a little earlier. I'm already on my way out, so... Oh, really? That's too bad. Yeah, well, I'll still see you at the festival tomorrow, so it's fine. Just don't eat any cupcakes before then. Anyway, later. Clearly flustered, Nasuike hurries off and Sayori waits goodbye. Sayori, I thought you didn't want to come over today. Well, I tried staying in my room, but my imagination was being really mean to me. So I had to come over here and see it for myself. See what? What are you talking about? You know, how much fun you were having with Nasuike. And how close you got to her. It makes me really happy that you've made such good friends. That's all that matters to me. Tears start to fall down Sayori's face. That's all that matters to me. Why am I feeling this way, Echo? I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why does it feel like my heart is splitting in half? It hurts so much. Everything hurts so much. So it'd be much easier if I could just disappear. Jesus Christ. Okay, you are not going home tonight. You are staying here, under my watchful eye. Jesus Christ, what the hell? Sorry, don't say that. It's true, Echo. If I wasn't here, then you wouldn't have to waste your sympathy on me. You wouldn't have to put up with me being selfish. Monaco's right. I should just... Monica was right about what? What the hell did Monica say? Sayori, what I said before is true. I'm not going to let this continue. Caring about you like this isn't the burden your mind is making it out to be. It's something that makes me happy. It's something that I would trade for anything else. I wouldn't trade for anything else. So even if it takes an entire lifetime, I'm going to be by your side until you don't feel any more pain. But... Sayori looks away. I put a hand on her shoulder to reassure her. I'm scared, Echo. I'm really scared. What are you scared of, Sayori? I'm scared that I might like you more than you like me. Sayori, it's true, isn't it? I was weak and started to like you too much. I did this to myself. Echo, I like you so much that I want to die. That's how I feel. And that's enough, Sayori. I don't want you to hurt anymore. I slide my hand down Sayori's arm and squeeze her hand in my own. Do you remember how I said I always know what's best for you? Do you still believe me? Wordlessly, Sayori nods. Even if you don't understand all your own feelings, I know what you need the most right now. And that's what I'm going to give you. Oh. Sayori. Oh. Yuri is weird. Nasuike's cute, but Sayori, oh, she's always pulled on my heartstrings in a way I cannot explain. She's lovely. She's great. She reminds me of me. Just a little less chaotic. I love you. I love you. Ah! Those are my true feelings. So there's no way you could be like me. So there's no way you could be like me more than I like you. That you could like me more than I like you? I should have realized it sooner. But spending time with everyone at the club, making new friends, and having fun with you every day, it helped me realize that you are truly the most important person to me. That's why I'll accept any of your burdens. As long as we continue like this every day, with you by my side, then I'll know we'll both be happy. Echo. Oh, hey, we get to see ourselves a bit. This is so sweet. Suddenly Sayori wraps her arms around me tightly. Echo, is this really okay? Yeah. I hold Sayori in my arms and pull her closer. You'll never have to let me go again. Let go of me again. I love you, Echo. I want to be with you forever. Me too. I feel Sayori's grip around me weaken a little bit. What is this? Sayori, I'm supposed to be happy right now. I always thought this would be the happiest moment for me. I know it's a bit of a lovely moment right now, but I would like to go back to, what did Monica say to you, exactly? What did that demon bitch say? I never trusted Monica. Those demonic eyes say I want to eat your soul and damn you to an eternity of madness. At my own hands. I always thought this would be the happiest moment for me. But why? Even now, why won't the rain clouds go away? They're not going away at all, Echo. It's okay, Sayori. It might take some time for things to get better again. But no matter how long it takes, I'll be there every step of the way. That's all that matters right now. Okay, I trust you. Oh. Sayori and I slowly release each other. So, I guess that makes the festival tomorrow our first date, huh? What are you saying? I don't want to think about those things, you know? I want everything to be the same as it always has been. Even if we really are a couple. I don't know if I could handle anything more right now. It's really new and scary to me. I understand. We'll go at whatever pace suits you best. Hey, Echo. Sayori gazes at me once again, smiling sadly. Even if I get really, really sad, this is the best thing for me, right? Huh? I don't really understand what Sayori means by that. Are you saying that this is making you feel sad, Sayori? I don't... No. I don't understand what I'm feeling. It feels like a bunch of thorns when you told me you loved me. But that's why I want to trust you. You know what's best for me. Yeah, I do. That's my promise. I say that, but in reality, I never felt more uncertain when it comes to Sayori. I know that I love her and she loves me, but I'm having as much trouble understanding Sayori's feelings as she is. Even though I can comfort her, I keep wondering if I should be doing something more or something different. I know these thoughts would continue to plague me until things got back to the way they were. Is that what Sayori meant by not wanting anything to change? I don't know, but I know that I'll give it everything I've got. Sayori is the most important person to me, and I'll do whatever it takes to have a happy future with her. Oh, that's so sweet.
And we're about to this. Oh, day of the festival. Shit's about to hit the fan.
I never realized how much game there was in between, like, the festival and, like, starting the game. Seriously. It's the day of the festival. Of all days, I expect this to be one where I'm walking to school with Sayori. But Sayori isn't answering her phone. I considered going to her house to wake her up, but I decided that's a little too much. Meanwhile, the preparations for the event should be nearly complete. I managed to carry all the cupcakes myself by carefully stacking 2 trays. Nasuike's already texting up a storm, but I can't respond thanks to my hands being full. Funnily enough, I probably feel the same way as Nasuike about the event. I'm more excited for it to be over so I can spend time with Sayori and Nasuike at the festival. But knowing Monica, I'm sure the event will be great too. Oh, I don't like that we haven't seen Sayori. Yeah, I just opened my Xbox pause menu. We still have sound. The music hasn't come back yet. The music's still gone. I'm worried. Echo, you're the first one here. Thanks for being early. That's funny, I thought at least Yuri would be here by now. Monica is placing little booklets on each of the desks in the classroom. They must be the ones she prepared that have all the poems we're performing. In the end, I found a random poem online that I thought Monica would like, and I submitted it. So that's the one I'll be performing. I'm surprised you didn't bring Sayori with you. Yeah, she overslept again. That dummy. You'd think that on days this important she'd try a little harder. I say that, but I suddenly remember what Sayori told me yesterday. And I suddenly feel awful knowing it's not nearly that simple for her. I only said it because it's the way I'm used to thinking, but maybe I should have gone to wake her up after all. You should take a little responsibility for her, Echo. Oh, I don't like that. Those eyes scream, I will consume your soul. I am the queen of hell. Seriously. You look like you want to rip my soul out of my butthole. I mean, especially after your You weren't there yesterday. You weren't there yesterday. You weren't there yesterday, you bitch. What the hell do you mean? What do you mean? You were not there, right? Right? Yesterday was like Sunday. Like on a weekend, right? And today's Monday, the day of the festival. How the hell do you know about that? I mean, Nasuike could tour, but that's, How? Why do you know? No, Nasuike wasn't there! No. Nasuike wasn't there. Nasuike had left. Alright, unless she was hiding around a corner somewhere watching, which is a little creepy, but... Oh, no. Monica, I wouldn't mind if we can bring the music back. I know it was real chipper for the game, but, yeah, can we bring it back, please? Please? You kinda left her hanging this morning, you know? Oh, I don't like the wording she's using. Exchange? Monica, you know about that? Of course I do. I'm the club president, after all. But, I stammer, embarrassed. Did Sayori really tell her about it that quickly? They were a couple now? I didn't really plan on bringing it up with anyone yet. Jeez. You don't know the full story at all, so... Don't worry. I probably know a lot more than you think. Monica is being as friendly as usual, but for some reason I feel a chill down my spine after hearing that. Hey, do you want to check out the pamphlets? They came out real nice. Yeah, sure. I grabbed one of the pamphlets laid on the desk. Oh yeah, they really did. Something like this would definitely help people take the club more seriously. Yeah, I thought so too. I flipped through the pages. Each member's poem is neatly printed on its own page, giving it an almost professional feel. I recognized Nasuke's and Yuri's poems for the ones they performed during her practice. What's this? I flipped to Sayori's poem. It's different from the one she practiced. This one I haven't read before. Oh, what does percent mean? Oh, fuck. It's just, get out of my head. Get out of my head, 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 get out of my head. Get out of my head before I do what I know is best for you. Get out of my head before I listen to everything she said to me. Get out of my head before I show you how much I love you. Get out of my head before I finish writing this poem. But a poem is never actually finished, it just stops moving. What is this? Reading the poem, I get a pit in my stomach. Echo, what's wrong? Nothing. This poem feels completely different from everything else Sayori's written. But more than that, I changed my mind. I'm going to get Sayori, so... well, alright. Try not to take too long, okay? I quickly leave the classroom. Don't strain yourself. Monica calls out after me. I quicken my pace. That's not right. Music! It would be a glorious time for you to pop your happy-go-lucky, cheery ass back in. Please, for the love of God, I know what's coming. Oh, I definitely know what's coming. That demonic bitch. That demonic bitch. Fucking dog scared me. Hold on. Happy thoughts? The PNG. That's new. Oh, fuck, that's creepy. Fuck me, no. Fuck you! Fuck you, game! What the fuck was that? Can we please keep the music? I feel like I need it after that. No, never mind. What was I thinking? I should have tried a little bit harder for Sayori. It's not a big deal, to at least wait for her or help her wake up. Even the simplest gesture of walking her to school makes her really happy. Besides, I told her yesterday that things will be the same as they always have been. That's all she needs, and what I want to give her. Oh god. I reach Sayori's house and knock on the door. I don't expect an answer since she's not picking up her phone either. Like yesterday, I opened the door and let myself in. Game, please. God, don't do this. Sayori? She really is a heavy sleeper. I swallow. I can't believe I ended up doing this after all. Wake her up in her own house. This really is something a boyfriend would do, isn't it? In any case, it just feels right. Oh god, please, God. Outside Sayori's room, I knock on her door. Sayori? Wake up, dummy. There's no response. I really didn't want to enter her room like this. It's kind of a breach of privacy. It's kind of a breach of my freaking heart rate. It shouldn't be this high. But she really leads me, no choice. I gently open the door. God, please, just do it already. Fuck. My heart cannot take this. Say you. Fuck. Nope, that's not helping my heart rate. It's not coming down. It's going up. Oh, it's going up. An inspection has occurred. File game script. That line. Oh, my heart. What the hell? What the hell? Is this a nightmare? It has to be. I don't want the music anymore. I don't want the music. I regret the music. Please, God, take the music back. Fuck. My heart rate is not going down. There's no way this can be real. Sayori wouldn't do this. Everything was normal up until a few days ago. That's why I can't believe what my eyes are showing me. I suppressed the urge to vomit. Just yesterday, I told Sayori I would be there for her. I told her what's best and that everything will be okay. Then why? Why would she do this? How could I be so helpless? Honestly, I think Monica had something to do with it. She had to have something to do with it. What did I do wrong? Confessing to her? I shouldn't have confessed to her. That's not what Sayori needed at all. She even told me how painful it was for others to care about her. Then why did I confess to her and make her feel even worse? Why was I so selfish? This is my fault. My swarming thoughts keep telling me everything I could have done to prevent this. If I just spent more time with her, walked her to school, and remained friends with her like it always has been, then I could have prevented this. I know I could have prevented this. Screw the literature club. Screw this festival. I just lost my best friend. It's one I grew up with. She's gone forever now. Nothing I do can bring her back. This isn't some game where I can reset and try something different. Choice words. I only had one chance and wasn't careful enough, and now I'll carry this guilt with me until I die. Nothing in my life is worth more than hers. But I still couldn't do what she needed from me. And now, I can never take it back. Never, 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 never. No, it's not the end. It's not the end. Don't you give me that crap, you bitch. No. What the fuck happened to Sayori? Can I exit, please? And thank you. What the fuck? Oh, yep. Sayori's gone. Not opening happy again. I can reset. Oh. Traceback. This was added. Traceback.txt command quantum server build 2.4.1065.3917.600 new runtime build 1.1.6 container title run date uncut VM runtime exception occurred execution stack trace file game script line 67 in script call character 5 underscore name file game script 5 line 295 in script Python. This is all code. I don't understand any of it. Expectation. Oh jeez, it didn't break anything, did I? Hold on a sec, I can probably fix this, I think. Actually, you know what? This would probably be a lot easier if I just delete her. She's the one who's making this so difficult. Haha. Well, here goes nothing. Who the fuck am I kidding? It's Monica, isn't it? The way she was speaking. And now my game's busted up. Oh god. It looks like she's an amalgamation of everyone. So, I can load, but loading isn't gonna do anything. It's not like I'm picking up an episode, it's a new game? Oh, what was that achievement for? What the fuck? Start a new game. Thanks for that, game. I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. This girl is broken. My neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you never see yourself making day, but just kind of works out. Blah blah blah, all the same. And chasing me right away, however, it's saying idle. Let her catch up. What the fuck? That's different from the original. You're Monica? Is it now? Is it? Okay. It's an ordinary school day like any other. Mornings are usually the worst. Being surrounded by a couple of friends and Mornings are usually the worst, being surrounded by couples and friend groups walking to school together. Meanwhile, I've always walked to school alone. Have you now? I always tell myself it's about time I meet some girls or something like that, but I have no motivation to join any clubs. I am perfectly content just be... Really? I'm perfectly content just being on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. There's always anime club, but it's not like there would be any girls in it anyway. The school day is as ordinary as ever. It's over before I know it. So all of this is the same except for no Sayori. I stare out the window blankly. Once a moment, clubs. There really aren't any that interest me. Besides, most of them would probably be way too demanding for me to want to... deal with. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Echo? That was Monica, but it was like she forced herself into the scene because she's not supposed to be here. Monica? Oh my goodness, I totally didn't expect to see you here. Did you now, you demonic fuck? I knew it. You're after my soul, aren't ya? It's been a while, right? Yeah, it has. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. I'm not sure about that being the same or not. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically, completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little What did you come in here for anyways? Oh, I've just been looking for some supplies to use for my club. Did you know there's any construction paper in here? What me and Sayori did before. Or markers. I guess you could check the closet. You're in the debate club, right? Ah, about that. I actually quit the debate club. Really? You quit? Yeah. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity of how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. In that case, what club did you decide to join? Actually, I'm starting a new one. A literature club. Lovely. It seems that reality is falling apart around me. Literature? Yeah, that sounds kind of dull. How many members do you have so far? It's kind of embarrassing, but there are only 3 of us so far. You lying bitch. It's really hard to find new members for something that sounds so boring. Well, I can see that, but it's really not boring at all, you know? Literature can be anything. Reading, writing, poetry. I mean, one of my members even keeps her manga collection in classroom. Wait, really? Yeah, it's funny, right? She always insists that manga is literature too. Oh, that's not the way you were acting before. Oh, is she gonna go after Nasuike next? Cause I, you know, kind of, got a bit close to Nasuike. Like, intimately close. Oh, I feel bad for that now. She always insists that manga is literature too. I mean, she's not wrong, I guess. And besides, a member's a member, right? Did Monica say she? Hey, Echo. By any chance, are you still looking for a club to join? Ah, I mean, I guess so, but in that case, is there any chance you could do me a big favor? I won't ask you to join, but if you could at the very least visit my club, it would make me really happy. Please? I guess I have no reason to refuse. No, you have every reason to refuse. Like the demonic creature standing before you trying to consume your soul is taunting you with titties and cupcakes again. Besides, how could I ever refuse someone like Monica? Sure, I guess I could check it out. Ah, awesome. You're really sweet, Echo. You know that? It's nothing, really. Shall we go then? I'll look for the materials another time. You're more important. Oh, don't you fucking say that. And thus, today marked today, I sold my soul to Monica and her irresistible smile. So first it was cupcakes, and now it's just Monica. I dejectedly follow Monica across the school, up this upstairs section of the school I rarely visit. Monica, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. I'm back, and brought a guest with me. Ah! Fucking screw you! Oh, the posters in the back are all kinds of fucked. Fuck, we're getting into the horror part of things. Okay. All of my saves are gone, except for the autosave. All of my saves are gone. Everything's gone. Everything's gone. I'm not opening happy things, whatever. This game is it's just a game, mostly. Why? Okay, you're still there. Why the hell did it say that? It didn't say that before. That was different. That was different. Oh, game, I hate you. I hate you so much. But for right now, I'm going to leave this first of the terrifying episodes of this series off here. I should note from here things will be much more horror and will get a lot darker. This I can promise. From here on out, it will be darker. You've been warned, you've seen a bit of what this game will do. Right now, I hope you all enjoyed this episode of Doki Doki Literature Club. I am genuinely enjoying this. I didn't expect it to take so many episodes to get into the proper scary parts of this game, but now it's just jump scaring me right off the bat. Right now, hope you all enjoyed this episode, Doki Doki Literature Club. Oh, it's just saying Doki Doki Literature Club now. Or that may just be this menu, I'm not sure. But I hope you enjoyed. If you did, think about leaving a like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Other than that, be good, be well. I need to go find a priest. Bye!